Hello YouTube. So today I've got something a little bit different for you, and it's this lovely rack. It's a Gobi rack. As you can see, good old Gobi rack right here. So this rack is for my buddy's 2023 4Runner, and basically what we're going to be doing is we got this on Facebook Marketplace. Kind of already missed some of the fun stuff in the beginning of the day here, since I didn't have the camera with me. But now that we have everything here, ladder, the windshield, and the rest of the rack, I'm currently going to be freshening up some of these pieces. As you can see, we got a little bit of corrosion going on. So pretty much I'm gonna angle grind this guy up, sandpaper, and get a coat of primer and paint on these so they're nice and freshened up. And it looks like these bars are pretty good. I don't really see anything too bad on these. We'll just, clean them up a little bit. So we have a little bit of work cut out for ourselves. Obviously we're gonna mount it all after that, finish cleaning it up. And yeah, I'll kind of show you without the rack on there, and then after we get it all installed, what that looks like. Maybe even show you guys, what the wind noise is like, and see if Quan notices any issues with gas mileage after this. So to show you the setup right now, I'm doing a little bit of painting in the outdoors. Got my Milwaukee grinder. We are over here doing a little bit of painting. I let Quan give this a try, and there's a little bit of paint drips on here, but you know what? It's his car, so I think it's fine. To be honest with you, this is my first install on one of these, so I don't think this is gonna be a very good tutorial, but we'll show you the process as we go, and I'll try to get some shots as we go here, just so you can see what we're doing and where we might have some issues. So yeah, also forgot to mention, we got the ladder too. So super stoked on this. He picked all this up for 600 bucks, and it needs some new parts as far as like gasketing, weather protection type stuff, and obviously we're cleaning the rust off of it. Not in perfect conditions, but for $600 to get all of this, pretty good deal. So I will start cleaning up and painting these things, and keep you guys updated on this. So as you can see, we got a little bit of flakage going on, so I'm gonna try to get all this rust off as best I can. We'll get some primer on these pieces, then finish painting these ones down here. So we got some acrylic enamel, and then I have this other primer. So this is a paint and primer, but I always like to use some sort of kind of rust proofing, just a real primer, like an actual automotive primer first. So this is on, and now I'm gonna shake this up, give this a couple coats, and try to let it dry before my buddy Quan gets back with his vehicle, and then we can finish pretty much cleaning up and installing the rest of it. So I'm just gonna get a few coats on there, and I gotta finish angle grinding some of the other pieces, getting them nice and smooth. But the first set of primed parts are ready to go for some paint. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get this shaken up, and then let's go ahead and start painting them.
Days a number, but I'm still here luckily. I know that God got me, so I'm in good company.
All right, so we got the first few brackets done. Juan's over there finishing up the other ones. And then once those dry, we're pretty much gonna start using the hardware, really just get the rest of these things cleaned up, get the crossbars back on. Once everything is dried, cleaned, and ready to be mounted, then we're gonna go ahead and put this bad boy on this 2023 4Runner. So this is what she looks like right now with no roof rack on it. And he's got the Raptor lights on there, blacked out bumpers, topographic decal on the front, and then recently we just had the vinyl installed, since he was complaining about the reflection off the hood scoop, so he had his buddy go ahead and mount this up. He's got the dice. I know he pretends it's, they're actually balls, but it's okay. He's compensating with the TRD package. Look at this. This thing's more of a race car than my ST is. He's got carbon fiber in here. Milwaukee pack out, ready to go.
On the cusp.
Okay guys, we got the Gobi. The Gobi has been goobered. So we did, basically there's a skinny piece, then a bigger piece, and you want the thicker side going towards the vehicle. And then after that, you want the metal bracket with some pads facing down. Then another skinny piece, and then you can go ahead and put your Gobi mount plus the washer with the rubber on it. Then the lock washer, then the bolt through the top like so. And I'd recommend using some RTV on the very, very beginning step before you put all this in there. So that way you don't get any leakages. But yeah, Gobi, 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 and Gobi. 4 Gobis, 1 Quan. So then next step, we're going to put down the blanket up on the top so we don't scratch the shit out of this vehicle. And then we're gonna try to get the whole rack up here. And once we get the whole rack up here, then we have to mount the rest of the hardware. So this will be interesting. I will record us getting this thing on here.
Dying to be. Still I got some trust issues. People lie through their teeth. The more I grew, the more they hide in the crease. Squad building, weak members get released. If we try to compete, starting pitchers need relief. Bro, we building a team. Everybody got a niche. I've been known to play mine to a T, but it's time for me to lead. Picking dirt right out the cleats. Steep path, roadblocks in the streets.
Alright guys, so I recommend having a third individual come to help you and a stack of 2 tires on either side of the vehicle.
Because everyone has 2 tires, just sitting, 4 tires sitting in the garage. Right?
Exactly, see, since everyone is a car guy like me, you should have spares. And notice that you can't see that because it's so fucking dark. Okay, notice our bracket is here. We have basically like a squishy pad in between. Then we have our hardware with the washer, and then a nut and washer. Yeah, okay, you can't see that. You can't see that whatsoever. Hold on, we're focused. So yeah, then there's the nut and the washer on the bottom right there. All right. So basically, you do that in the rear here, and in the middle, right there. And then now we're gonna do basically the last front support piece. Up front, and then we're going to finish by basically torquing all these down to the hand spec torque. The hand torque rating that they recommend is 1 hand turn. Okay, whatever, I don't know what I'm saying. On to the next step. All right, YouTube friends, let's go ahead and take a look at what we got. All right, so we got a full rack. This thing is looking real nice. Yo, Quan, you wanna hit me with a little bit of
fucking.
Yeah, give it a good shake. Let me back up. Yeah, go ahead and give her a wiggle.
I prefer the tools at that time than fucking fall.
Yeah, look at that. The whole damn thing moves. Yeah, she's sturdy. She's sturdy. So we don't have there's usually two crossbars in the middle, so we'll put those on later or something like that. And then there's a ladder that goes in the back, and then we still have to do the air dam. But basically we've tightened down all the hardware. So these are tightened down in the middle and in the back. And then in the front, it took some time. However, we were able to, basically you can see here, this piece, it sits right on your, I don't know what this is, the runner, I guess. So you got to try to line it up so it's not touching the paint. Basically on the back of here, there's some nuts. You have to adjust the nuts so that way you can change the height. And these nuts on the top, it's actually a bolt with it on the back side. You adjust the basically how in or out it is. So you have to figure out those, get it even on both sides. You want this height to be 3 1/4 inch, and mount it up and yeah, have a good time with that. It's really fun. Everybody, the ladder has been installed.
What time is it, Rob? What time is it, Rob?
Focus up, focus up. It's 11:47,
11:47,
boys. 11:47, it's all in a day's work, you know? This is just another day, another dollar. Ladder installed. There's just a thing, it goes up there. You put the thing on the thing.
Look it up.
Just watch this other guy's video. I'll just put a link to his fucking video because he did it correctly. And then you put it there, and then now you have a ladder. So basically, this 4Runner is now ready for downtown Milwaukee. It supports 1 quan, hopefully, ideally.
Damn, that's a sturdy fucking ladder.
Yeah, sturdy ladder. See, you heard it here. Heard it here first,
I can
folks.
definitely just do this, but
I can definitely just stand on my hitch.
but yeah, it's whatever.
But then you wouldn't have a ladder, so.
Yeah, the ladder's just cool.
Good morning, everyone. We're back to this. Kind of ended last night fairly abruptly, so there's a couple other things we want to do this morning, namely finish repainting these other pieces. So these are for the crossbars, which are right here. I didn't finish those because it was very late and we didn't feel like doing it. And also, these need to be painted again. The first paint job was just not good. I'm gonna go ahead and get a couple layers of paint on these things. And Quan should be back soon. We'll finish it, and then I'll try to give you guys a little ride along, see if the wind noise is any different. We'll ask Quan because he drove it back last night. We have the air dam on there, so obviously nothing's on top of the vehicle, but yeah, hopefully just give you a subjective opinion on how the air noise is. Wind noise.
Play the game, made bank, move G, anything to get a buck. You won't find me in the club. I'm in the lab.
So here it is in all its glory. We're gonna go ahead and test out the wind noise. All right, guys, so we're gonna do the highway test, and we're gonna go 95, right? We're going 100 miles an hour, right, Quan? And then
88 plus.
This is what the view looks like of the rack from the back seat. You know, it's a nice rack. Quan's got a nice rack.
Thank you.
So Quan's going the wrong way, but we're just gonna continue the vlog. All right, guys, so now we're installing the Napa Know-How fucking awning on a 5th gen 4Runner. So this is what it looks like. Napa Know-How.
Yeah, there you go.
She's sticking off the end a little bit, but I think it's fine. We got the zippers out on this end so it doesn't scratch the paint. And Quan's got his Gobi rack on the top. So that way we mount it to the mesh part. There's basically some L brackets with hardware going through the bottom, you can see. And it's really just a bolt on, nothing too crazy. So this thing should protect from the shade like a beast. Basically, just want to make sure you have enough space so your hatch opens up all the way.
Yeah, go ahead.
But otherwise, that's the Napa Know-How.
Other side?